What's up, peeps? Listen, we are all fools. We are all fools, sadly, right? You have to be a fool to be able to learn, right? We all been brainwashed in ways that some of us don't even comprehend, especially men. We all been brainwashed in ways some of us we don't even comprehend. And what do I mean by that? Like, some of you celebrate your birthday, right, once a year, and you want to go all crazy. Maybe you go drinking with your boys or go out, hang out, throw a big party, and it just doesn't make any sense, right? You telling me, right, you wait for one day out of the year to celebrate life. You should be celebrating life every single day. Every single day that you wake up, every single day that you're living, you should be celebrating life. The way I put it is, do something for your mind and do something for your heart. Every day that you're working and you're working towards something, right? You should also do something that will make you happy as well. And here comes Thanksgiving. For one day out of the year, we give thanks. We give thanks, right? For stuff. You should be thankful every day. Gratitude is a driving force, right? That's going to help you be consistent in life, believe it or not. Because if you're grateful for what you got or what's happening, right? No matter how big or small, right? That's going to encourage you to do more and to want to be more. You know what I mean? Come on now, right? I mean, to touch back onto the birthday thing, you're going to celebrate your birthday. If anything, your mom should be celebrating, but you're going to celebrate your birthday, and then you go out, right, to celebrate. And what you do for the celebration is you go out to drink. You go out to get, I don't want to say it, effed up or whatever, right? You go out, buy a lot of bottles, spend a lot of money, right? Getting drunk. That's what you consider celebrating a birthday. And it's just so crazy that is how you celebrate life, getting drunk. When a baby is born, when you come into this world, they say, okay, pop the bottles out, let's let's get a drink. That is ridiculous. I don't understand why you guys do that at all, It makes no sense. It just blows my mind, right? And some of you get so intoxicated or get so messed up to the point you don't even remember your day that apparently you're supposed to celebrate. How is that a celebration? I don't understand. You shouldn't even call it a celebration. You should call it something else. Because that is not a celebration. What do you call that? Witchcraft? Like, I don't understand. Now, you can celebrate your birthday. Me, I don't personally celebrate my birthday. I look at it as another day because every single day I'm thankful, right, to be here. Every single day I'm celebrating life. I do something for my mind. I do something for my heart, right? I work on myself and everything, and I do something that also makes me happy every single day. And this is how you progress in life, because if every single day, right, you're able to implement in your day something, right, to advance you in life, and something also that's gonna, lift your heart, that is an amazing thing. That's health right there. If you're doing something for your heart, that's health right there, So I would say what you would do, right, is implement fitness in your life, right, and just work out, right? That helps build, some stress, but it's stress to help grow you mentally and physically, right? And then, eat good food, get your body, to be running right, and at the end of the day, do something for your heart. Do something that's going to make you happy, that is in line with something good, Maybe, I don't know, hanging out with family or whatever you may be. I don't know, go somewhere with your partner, spouse, hang out with the kids, go do something with the boys. For me, I like to play soccer, so I will go play soccer with the boys and stuff like that, Maybe it's just even watching a football game or whatever it may be. You can hang out, right? But take the alcohol out of the equation, right? Stop the drinking, stop the smoking, right? Drop the bad habits. And that's another thing I wanted to touch up on, right? We are so focused, right? I believe to truly change, right? Most of us are focused on, okay, if I want to better my life, I need to add. No, you don't need to add. You need to subtract. Subtract all your bad habits. And how do you do this? How do you subtract all your bad habits, right? You may ask. It is very interesting, right? Some of you say, okay, in able to subtract these bad habits, I need to add. No, if you add, it still puts too much on your plate, right? And it may even be like harder to do because it's something new, right? So I would say the only thing that you should be adding, right, is fitness. Add fitness and, eating healthy. That goes together. And then subtract all your bad habits, right? One by one, right? I would describe it like a sword. Listen, the only way to get a sword to be perfect, and we all know nobody's perfect, so there's no such thing as a perfect sword. But the only way to get it sharp enough to be the best sword it could be is to remove the imperfections on the sword. So this is the same thing. Remove the imperfections in your life, right? And that is your bad habits. Once you start removing on the sword, they don't add anything. They remove, as I said, subtract. Remove all your imperfection, remove all your bad habits. And once you do this, right, most of you think you just have to jump into it. Start with one. Remove a bad habit, right? Now, once you remove a bad habit along with you're doing your fitness and just eating healthy, you don't have to be a health nut. You just have to eat moderately healthy, right? This is going to help you. But let me tell you something. If someone is told to do whatever they want with their dieting and just to work out, right, and to get in shape, give them like 2 to 3 months, they're going to want to start eating healthy themselves, because the working out is changing their physiology. And by changing that, right, they want to, it feels good, right? It releases those endorphins and stuff and dopamine effects. It's going to even want you to be better, especially when you see some of the results. You're going to want to be better and look better. And not only that, you're going to want to feel good, right? And then eventually you'll be like, okay, well, what am I going to do to, to feel better and look better? And then that's the diet, right? And you get into it. Even to look good, better, feel, the diet still doesn't have to be a health nut diet. Just moderate. It's all about balance. I say, listen, you can go crazy on your training and all that, but the diet, you don't have to go crazy because you want to be consistent. And that is kind of one of the most challenging things, is the diet, right? When it comes to fitness in general, right? And health, right? Nobody likes to stick to a diet because from the time you are young, you are growing up and you are exposed to so many of these things, right? And it's just hard to, just change it all right away, right? So we start by subtracting a little bit bad habits. So maybe choose one thing in a diet that's not good for you and start subtracting it, start taking it out of the way. For me, it would be like ice cream, right? So some of you may be cookies, or some of you may be soda. Now, soda is totally out of the ballpark. I don't drink soda anymore. Totally out of the ballpark, And some of you, it may be amongst other things, cake, And for some of you, it's just the liquor. And some of you is the smoke, You got to get rid of all that to truly be a man, right, of intelligence, the man of strength, the man of character, right? The man of ambition. You got to drop all those bad habits. It is really important. It is really important, right? You've been brainwashed. You've been traumatized, right? Telling you Thanksgiving, celebrate one day out of the year. Telling you, birthday, celebrate. Celebrate one day out of the year. Telling you Father's Day, Mother's Day. So when you're putting all these things together, right? Or even the Valentine's thing, that is ridiculous. When you're putting all these things together, right? It's pretty much telling you that be miserable for all the year except for those specific days. And that is the killer of growth. That is the number one killer of growth right there, is not to express gratitude and not to release these feel-good chemicals every single day. You should be feeling good every single day, right? Now, we're not talking about getting sick and this and that. Even if you get sick, if you're sick and like you bring a smile to your face, or somebody tell you a joke while you're sick, right? And that smile is actually healing, It's healing. feeling good is supposed to be implemented every day in your life, right? The same thing that you eat, right, every single day, right? And maybe you work every single day. You should also, do something for your heart every single day. This is what I believe in. Now, please drop all those bad habits and do not be brainwashed to tell you that this is the only day that you should celebrate certain things. It doesn't make any sense. Every single day you should be celebrating your marriage. Every single day you should be celebrating life. Every single day you should be celebrating Father's and Mother's Day, right? Every single day you should be celebrating Thanksgiving. Every single day you should be celebrating your birthday. And it's just like, when you do this, like, it uplifts you, like, your spirit, and that's what you want. You want to increase yourself in spirit, and this in turn will develop your character and everything, and push you in the right direction, and to wanting something in life, and to wanting to be something in life, and to wanting to do something in life, and to wanting to give in life, and which is one of the best things, right? The best road to take on as a man is to build yourself up, be somebody, and then give to the world who you are, and that's in turn going to affect everyone around you, right? Why wouldn't you want that? Why wouldn't you want to be the best version of yourself, right? If I ask you right now, right, everything you want, I will give you. Every single thing you want, I will give you, right? Let me give you a perfect example, right? Name any car in the whole entire world that you want, and I will give it to you, just like that, for you to have and do whatever you want. Any car. Now, would you name a car that's broken down, or something that's rusty, or something that's ugly, or something that's not reliable? No, you wouldn't. You would choose and look at your options and look for the best, right? For some of you, maybe the best may be, I don't know, just, a Land Rover or something like that. And that's fine, right? Everybody's perception of best is different, right? And that's okay. We are all different in a certain kind of way, right? But you're going to look for the best that you consider the best, right? And that's what makes most of us unique and different, because of our imagination of what we perceive as best, right? So you may perceive the Land Rover as best. Someone perceive a Ferrari as best, It all depends on exposure, your environment, and how you were raised and how much because there are some people who don't know pretty much nothing about Ferrari except for maybe the name, So you see what I'm saying, right? It's very important, right? Now, for me, I like the GTR. I think that's, if you ask me best, right, car that I would choose, honestly, I would say I like the GTR Nismo. I think that's one of a really designed, great piece of engineer, of art, of, just, it ignites me, that's what I like, I may look at that as best, and somebody say, give me a Pagani, right? That is best, right? Or somebody say, give me a Koenigsegg, or somebody said, give me an SVJ, So it just goes to show you, right? Our perception of best is different, but you always want to elevate, Because let's say I get the Nissan GTR Nismo, and then I'm like, I love it, I like it, this is what I wanted. But then I'm like, why don't I get, why don't I get something like, maybe, I don't know, a Bugatti, right? And some of you, a Bugatti is considered as best, So our perception is very different, but what's important is that you always, right? My point of this is that you see that if I ask you if you can have anything, you want to have the best. So why don't you want to be the best version of yourself? It only makes sense. And you can. If you truly want to be the best version of yourself, you can be the best version of yourself. And in turn, that will give you everything else that you want in life. Because by being the best version of yourself, you understand yourself, you know yourself, right? You know how to conduct yourself, you know how to navigate yourself, right? And that will get you through life like a piece of cake, honestly, a piece of cake. And listen, right? Nothing is sweeter than a slice of cake, but a cake needs to be sliced, right? Right? slice a piece. That's all you got to do in life, right? All you got to do is slice yourself a piece of life, you know? And you do that by becoming the best version of yourself. So, you know, in conclusion, right? Do not sit every single day, right? To say, like most people I hear, I'm waiting. Most people, they will say, I'm waiting for my birthday, you know? And I'm like, you're waiting for your birthday to celebrate. You're waiting for Thanksgiving. You're waiting for Father's Day. You're waiting for Mother's Day. It doesn't make no sense. Celebrate every single day, right? Be grateful. Don't wait for Thanksgiving. Don't wait for anything. And make sure when you're celebrating, right? When you're celebrating, you want to celebrate in a way that is honestly like, you want to celebrate in a way that is not deteriorating you. Whether it's celebrating because I'm getting high, I'm getting drunk, or I'm doing something crazy, you know, just enjoy life. You can enjoy life without being intoxicated, without being high. I don't understand why some of you don't understand that. It's not hard to enjoy life. You could have a party without any liquor and still have a great time. If you can't, then you got a lot to learn in life. You got a lot to do in life. And I say you start now. And just remember, you know, today is the perfect day to celebrate Thanksgiving, your birthday, Father's Day, Mother's Day, you know, all of it. Be grateful today that you're alive, right? Celebrate today. Start working on yourself today and do something for your mind and do something for your heart. And that's what it's all about. Till next time, ladies and gentlemen. Later.